Yo, what up YouTube and Pokemon Amino? This is Mouse Alchemist bringing you a link battle against N from the Pokemon Evolutionaries. So this battle took place during the Pokemon Evolutionaries live stream event that they were having this last Friday and Saturday to raise money to get a new computer. So I donated and helped out, and I decided to ask for a quick fun battle. So in this, you can see that my team consists of Kangaskhan, Togekiss, Luxray, Braybird, Talonflame, Metagross, and a Haxorus. And he has Meowstic, Gliscor, Lucario, Swirlpuff, Aegislash, and a Zoroark. So let's start this battle off. So I decided to throw out my Kangaskhan and Togekiss. It's one of my main leads for anytime I do a battle. And he leads off with Aegislash and a Meowstic. So I Mega Evolved my Kangaskhan, and the move I chosen was the Shadow Punch, because I figured if that was Meowstic, then he should be weak against Ghost type attacks. But he is able to pull off a Hyper Voice. So here is the Shadow Punch. And turns out that it wasn't a Meowstic at all, it was a Zoroark. Very deceptive. Just kidding. So anyways, I used my Flamethrower on my Togekiss and to go against this Aegislash, because I know Aegislash is weak against both Fire and Ghost type, since it is a Steel Ghost type move. And there it goes with the Sacred Sword, which is a Fighting type move. It's super effective against my Kangaskhan, knocks it out after the hit from the Hyper Voice. So here we go, we got my Togekiss healing up. And sorry, I do not have a caption card. I kind of wish I did. But eventually I will. I'll try to save up in the next couple of months to get one for my 3DS. So I decided to throw out Draco, who is my shiny Haxorus, which I caught in the Friend Safari Zone in Pokemon Y. So he changes stance and uses his King Shield. And I believe I was going after him with the... Or no, he goes off with Night Daze against my Draco, which knocks him another 35 HP. And I used Shadow Fall, that's what I was using, against the Aegislash, but I failed because of the King's King Shield. So I used Dazzling Gleam against Zoroark because I want to knock that one out in case he decided to pull off any more Hyper Voices. And we heal up again. Both his Aegislash and my Togekiss both have leftovers. And then his next Pokemon that's about to come out is Lucario. Now Lucario is a Steel Fighting type. I had some worries about it, but I've had a feeling that my Pokemon can take care of this guy. And then we have the Aegislash switching into its attack blade form. And uses a Shadow Sneak against my Togekiss, which he's pretty bulky, so it doesn't affect him as much. And then Lucario comes out with a Close Combat, knocking out Draco. And lowering his defense and special defense. But because I have Rocky Helmet attached to my Haxorus, I do leave a little bit of revenge against Lucario for that. Again, this is actually a really fun battle. It took a while for us to do because we would be talking, or he was talking to the people on the Twitch stream, and I was yelling at my TV because I was watching it on my television while I was battling, but I was more paying attention to my 3DS. So anyways, we go with the King Shield, which protects him and lowers any of my moves that might be used against him. So I used my Brave Bird to finally take out the Lucario. And N was not very happy to see this move. I believe I used it a couple times and he was like, "Stop it with the Brave Bird." And I yelled back at the TV like, "No, I will never stop with Brave Bird." And I do have a Shell Bell attached to my Talonflame to at least heal up some of the recoil damage. As you can see, both, like all our Pokemon have healed up a little bit. And then he sends out Swirlpuff, who is a shiny Swirlpuff, which looks like a marshmallow with frosting. I kind of want s'mores now. And I demand s'mores. Anyways, so yes, I used a Steel Wing against the Swirlpuff, and he used Belly Drum to lower his Sword Plus health, but raises his attack, and he then eats into a Citrus Berry to regain some of that health. So I know he's setting up for some stuff. I have Togekiss use Flamethrower against AG Slash. I really wanted to burn the AG Slash if I could, but it was not going to happen. And he's setting up with his Sword Stance. And then everyone heals up. And then I use Brave Bird because I really want to get rid of the Swirlpuff. I wasn't sure what he was going to do with it. I had a feeling he probably had a move that would have knocked or KO'd out at least my Talonflame, since she dropped to the halfway mark. But then she regained some of her health. And then AG Slash switches stance and uses, I believe, yeah, Shadow Snake. It's trying sorry, trying to take out my Togekiss, but again, she's very bulky and it takes a lot to take her out. And then I use Flamethrower to knock him out. So that one was really tough to fight against. Oh, my Togekiss is a boy. Oops. Anyway, so he then sends out his Gliscor in a Meowstic. The Meowstic, I wasn't really sure what he was running on it. So I figure I'll just leave my Pokemon in and see what happens from there. And then I see Thunderwave, and I was like, oops, I probably should have recalled at least one of them back, at least my Talonflame, because she is more of an MVP than anything in most battles. So I decided to use Dazzling Gleam. Because in all honest honesty, I forgot what typing Gliscor was, if he was like a Poison Rock, Flying Poison, Flying Rock, Flying Ground. I honestly could not remember. It's like, I've been playing Pokemon for 20 years and I can't remember some typings. And Gliscor happens to be one of them. So I decided to bring out my Luxray Leon, who is a I bred him originally from my original Luxray Lionheart from the Diamond and Pearl series. So anyways, my Talonflame has been paralyzed and he kind of gets stuck floating in midair. But Luxray is doing his job of intimidating the opponents and lowering their attack. But he decides to raise his defense, or special defense, because a lot of my Pokemon are not physical attackers, unless it's Talonflame and my Luxray. Since almost all my Pokemon are more specialized attackers than physical type attackers. So he tried to use Tox against my Leon, but Leon was able to dodge it. And so I used Crunch. I'm really trying to get rid of that Meowstic in case it decides to try to either confuse or paralyze any of my other Pokemon. And that Gliscor with the Facade. Because it's poisoned, Facade, I believe, does double the amount of a normal attack. I was able to knock out that Meowstic. It's like, oh no. So then I go with a Flamethrower. It's like, even though he's poisoned, it's like, still try to do some damage. And I got a critical hit from that one. And I was actually trying to recover some more HP from the Shell Bell. Because no matter how you attack a Pokemon, if you cause damage, you heal up from Shell Bell. And then he decides to use Earthquake, which doesn't affect Talonflame at all, because it's a flying type. But it does manage to knock out Leon. But he did his job. And then I used Flamethrower again. Just so he wouldn't be like, stop using Brave Bird all the time. So I'm like, okay, I'll do something different. But I do have Brave Bird, Fly, Flamethrower, and Steel Wing on my Talonflame. Probably should change that up to something different. Talonflame is paralyzed again. He gets off with the Earthquake, as you can see. And Metagross uses Psychic. So I'm thinking that might be super effective, because honestly I'm just guessing, seeing what works and what doesn't. And then he goes off with a Protect. And I try Bullet Punch, but again, protected. It's like the one time that Talonflame's not paralyzed is Gliscor uses Protect. I'm really excited for when Pokemon Sun and Moon come out, because that means we'll probably be able to see the trainers that we're versing, as far as like actual people, like other trainers instead of just the NPCs and stuff. So that'd be kind of cool to see in Wi-Fi battles. So anyways, he heals up with his poison, or his poison ability, and then uses Protect again. I try using Psychic and then Flamethrower, but neither got through because of the Protect. So he heals up. He's back above halfway mark, and now I punch him again. So I'm able to get a Brave Bird off, finally, after being paralyzed for a couple turns. So we're both at a sliver of health. Like, I'm at 5. He's probably about the same amount, but I heal up a little bit, and he will too. But he uses his Earthquake to take out my Metagross. And this is the Metagross that you get when you downloaded through the Sapphire and Ruby games when you first got them. So he was pretty tanky. He took a couple Earthquakes. So my Togekiss comes back out, and there's the Protect. And my Talonflame is paralyzed. So I try to pull off a Dazzling, but again, the Gliscor did protect itself. I heal up a little bit. And he's still in the red, so, I mean, there is a slight sliver chance, but then he goes back into yellow. So then I use Brave Bird. And I believe this is where we end the battle, because both his Gliscor and then my Talonflame fainted to the Brave Bird, leaving Togekiss the only one standing. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video. And I will try to do more link battles in the future and hopefully get a capture card so I can actually record them via the capture card and not my cell phone. So it's higher quality. So again, if you guys like this video, make sure to thunder punch that like and subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. And I'll try to leave my friend code at the bottom in the description. Have a great day. Bye.